Thank you to MSI for sponsoring this video. So with this, I could download 15 4K movies in 5 minutes. I could download the entire Windows 11 operating system in 3 seconds. I could pull down my over 10,000 gigabyte YouTube channel in 2 hours, and that just scratches the surface of what the MSI Prestige 16 AI Evo can do. So before I get into everything that this computer can do, and it does do a lot, I want to thank you for being awesome, good humans, supporting the channel for all these years. And I say this in a lot of videos, but this is my favorite thing to do. I've been at this for a long time, and you guys have given me the opportunity to live my dream. So I like to give a small way to give back to you. Give you a chance to win $500. As long as you live on this beautiful marble called Earth, you are able to enter. Leave a comment down below. What's the first thing you do with this laptop? Tell me a fact about yourself. Tell me a dad joke. Tell me anything that you want. Be sure to leave your social handle or make sure there's a way to contact you in your YouTube bio so I can reach out to you if you win. Let it run for 10 days. Give the video a thumbs up, we'd appreciate that too. All the information you need though will be in the description. If you guys ever gone to like IKEA or furniture store, they have these like fake laptops set up on desks to see what things would look like. You pick it up and there's it's nothing there, it weighs nothing. That's kind of what the Prestige 16 AI Evo feels like out of the box. You notice the lack of weight like immediately. And the 16-inch laptop, it weighs 3.3 pounds. That is absolutely insane for a computer of this spec. Now, light laptops are nothing sort of new. We've seen them before. The biggest difference here is that the Prestige 16 is not some like stripped down janky laptop. It has everything you'd want in a powerful computer. And again, 3.3 pounds in a laptop feels like nothing. And to get to all that weight, MSI used their years of experience and expertise making computers to whip up some magnesium aluminum alloy for the chassis, lets it be light and just 0.66 inches thin. For a lot of people, when it comes to buy laptops, they tend to go like a 13-inch screen or 14-inch screen is a sweet spot. They don't want to carry around a giant laptop that weighs a ton. With this weight and this thinness, you can sort of feel good going for a bigger screen and not breaking your back when you're lugging it around to and from wherever you're going. On the graphic side, it ranges from Intel Arc, but you can actually option this thing up to an RTX 4070 from NVIDIA, so you can run all the things. Photoshop, After Effects, play some games if you want, real easily. Processor side, it's one of the first laptops with Intel's new Meteor Lake processor. It's the first one that I've checked out. In this version we've got the new Core Ultra 7. Don't have the I anymore here. This thing is a beast for productivity, anything that you want to do on it. It's really awesome what Intel's done for optimization here with Meteor Lake. It's got 16 cores, 10% faster than the 13th gen processors, and with the integrated graphics, they are 20% better than previous versions. So just, if you don't know anything about Meteor Lake, it's another Lake processor, just know it's better. This is actually the first processor to feature an NPU dedicated AI acceleration core. This means that the processor is even faster when sort of doing AI things. In fact, it's actually up to 8 times more efficient at completing AI tasks. And sort of now where AI is like absolutely everywhere, having speed with AI is something kind of new to worry about, right? It used to be how fast is the processor, how fast is the graphics. Now it's like, how fast is that AI engine going to be? And there's sort of these AI features are put to use all over the place when using this laptop. So if you're using the built-in 360-degree microphone, there's noise cancellation that makes your voice sound extra clear. For better sound quality, there's a Studio EQ mode. There's a conference enhancer, makes the microphone directional or omnidirectional depending on what you need. And MSI's AI engine that is built in can sense what type of tasks you are doing on the computer and automatically change usage mode instead of you need to go in and manually select them. So what that means is you're never gonna have to go in and select game mode because the computer's gonna do that for you. And it works great, but also works for anything else you're doing, whether it's gaming, productivity, entertainment. The deal here was kind of impressive that you don't have to think about AI. It's just going to do it for you. And what you'll notice is that things generally just look faster, sound better, or are more optimized. It's also gonna get you some big gains in battery life too. This part seems a bit like witchcraft and wizardry, But inside this light, thin chassis is a 99.9 watt-hour battery, which is the biggest they can go that can let you take this thing on an airplane, which is going to give you 16 hours of video playback on a charge. When I say this thing is a battery king, I mean it. That is unbelievable battery life and something that feels this light. Eventually though, after days, you're gonna wanna charge it. It'll support up to 140 watt power delivery, so it'll charge up super fast. And so from a processing perspective, the new Meteor Lake processors from Intel are bringing next generation AI experience. And this is what I'm thinking is just a start. So now to use all of this processing, you're also gonna want a nice looking screen, right? I've admittedly been a screen snob in the past, and you are getting an OLED screen here, which I think OLED all the things. It's a 16:10 60 Hz display. Looks great, 100% DCI P3 coverage. It's also UHD+. It's also a true HDR monitor with VISA certification. So I'm always on the lookout for a great screen, and this one has it. I would have liked to have seen 120 Hz, and it's not a touchscreen, so bear those two things in mind. But if I do want to hardwire in, I can do that as well, because there's a ton of I/O here too. And I really like that most of the ports are on the back here as well. And this is pretty common for a lot of gaming computers, which MSI has a ton of experience in. Having it on a laptop like the Prestige series is really nice. So here's all the I/O you get. On the back, you've got two Thunderbolt 4 ports, super fast connectivity. You've got a USB-A port and HDMI 2.1 port. On the side, you've got a headphone jack and also a full-size SD card slot and Ethernet port if you don't want to use that beautiful Wi-Fi 7. And for how thin and light this computer is, it is pretty much every port I could want. So happy that MSI built all those things in. All right, so the Prestige 16 is like the whole laptop package. But there are some users out there who might not want a 16-inch laptop despite how thin and light it is, right? It's a beauty of choice. MSI also makes a Prestige 13, same concept, smaller screen size. And that comes in at just 2.18 pounds. So carrying it around, obviously, super easy. And you're still getting all the great features like Meteor Lake processing, security features like Toby, and Windows Hello. Inside, you're gonna get a 75 watt-hour battery in that computer, which will last 16 hours. It's actually the largest battery in a 13-inch laptop. So MSI has made two laptops that work for nearly everyone in every single form factor. And when you walk into a big box store, you go to wherever you're buying computers, a lot of these computers look the same. And you can't differentiate what the difference is. And just looking at them online, you can't feel the computer. If you had a chance to pick up one of these two machines, you can tell immediately there's something different here about it. And usually when you get a computer that's thin and light, you're sacrificing power, you're sacrificing display, and you're certainly sacrificing battery life. You are not sacrificing any of those things here with MSI. It's the first time that I can confidently say that. If you're in the market for a new laptop for really pretty much any tasks, owe it to yourself to at least check out what MSI is offering. And if you want to do that, we got links down below.